If Yu-Gi-Oh had a news channel, it's Battle City News. Still gonna be more legitimate news than CNN.
City. This is Paul, and happening now. A local Yu-Gi-Oh card shop is in uproar after a judge allegedly ruled a mystical space typhoon negates not once, but twice during a case tournament. We'll have more on that later. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is... This just in, we have a breaking news story. Konami just announced a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list and the card markets are getting hammered. Stay tuned for
I'm actually reading the bottom text.
Today's Market Watch. But first, we have the judge who allegedly thinks that MST negates live. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more about the situation. Hello?
Hello? Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Okay. So, do I at least get to tell my part of the story?
No.
What we're all here for, sir.
See, what had happened was, last weekend, a player played Monster Reborn, and the other player changed Mystical Space Typhoon to it. I tried to tell them MST does not negate Reborn. The fix still happens.
Yes, that sounds good.
And then, literally the same week, this guy plays Magical Meltdown and Fire Formation Tinky, and gets hit with Mystical Space Typhoon.
Right, yes.
And when I told him MST actually does negate this time, he threw a damn chair. Everyone in the store started wilding.
And what's the situation looking like now?
People are running about. I'm literally hiding in the back room right now. They've jumped over the counter and taken all the product.
Wow, that sounds unfortunate. That must be a huge loss for your card shop.
Huge is not the word. After this, I will have to shut down.
Jeez.
Wait, hold on. I think I hear something.
Oh no, that's a hologram.
Sir, are you there? And it appears we have lost contact with the judge who started the huge revolution.
Okay.
We'll return to the story once we can reestablish a connection. Coming up, we have the developers from the hit new game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel here in the studio today. They're here to explain why Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has its own ban list and why you should spend more money. But before that, here's Trail with the weather.
What's good, Battle City?
Oh god, Yu-Gi-Oh! Weather.
Your favorite weather painter Trail here.
Not
it's
actual weather.
All day today. And tonight, high chance of rain. So if you plan on doing any nighttime dueling, make sure you protect your card from those forbidden droplets. This weekend, we suggest all duelists stay inside, because we're in for snow. And I ain't talking about a fairy tale. We're expecting a huge cold wave to hit the field, so activate your spell cards now. And that's your Battle City Weather Report. Back to you, Paul.
Thanks, Terrell. Have you ever won the lottery? Neither have I, but today we're about to meet a duelist who's come about as close as you can.
Still there, Chris?
Yeah, are we live?
Yes, you're live with Battle City News. What do you have there?
I have a Dark Magician card from Battle of Chaos.
Wow, duelist, and what's so special about that?
It's the Dark Magician, but it's based on the very first Bandai artwork, the very first Dark Magician card.
That's awesome, and the card must be worth quite a bit. But this isn't your first time pulling a chase card, is it?
No. I pulled a Ghost Red Winged Dragon Raw and a 10,000 Dragon.
That's amazing. All those cards are worth more than a box. How did you manage to pull all of them?
It's no secret, really. I just keep buying booster packs in my local card shop.
Wow, all of that just from buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster packs? I could use some of your luck. Any words of advice
For our audience, Chris?
Yeah, buy sealed product from your local card shop.
Thank you for your time, Chris.
You heard him, folks. Buy
I wish the news was more like this. Not just because it's more Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, but...
This just in. Last week, we reported that there was a serial stacker in the loose here in Battle City.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm happy to update you all that the stacker has been apprehended by the Yu-Gi-Oh! Police, and I'll be showing you the footage from when that apprehension happened. Beware, though. This might be graphic to some duelists. So, let's have a good game.
Yeah, let's have a good game. Oh.
What?
Freeze, stacker! Whoa. I don't know what you mean. This is a mistaken accusation.
Don't play with me. Those cards were marked. I got you giant red-handed.
When did you... Huh?
Now you're gonna have to make a painful choice.
You're right. I surrender.
GG no re.
I love this part.
I thought we were just gonna shoot him. I mean, I guess being shot with a taser would reduce your life points to 0.
Right.
I ain't do
Where's your
nothing.
consciousness?
You can't ban me. You can't ban me. Ah.
Stop struggling.
Man.
Got time for you.
Well, it's good to know that thanks to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Police, Battle City is a little bit safer today, and we can all start our turns without worry tomorrow. Speaking of which, that is all for today in Battle City News. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow, duelists. Pass turn.
Oh, that was a fun one. Honestly, though, it was more fun reading the bottom text things that of the news update stuff than actually listening to the video. I was more focused on that. Like, I do kind of wish this was actual news, though, if only because, again, it would be less depressing. Although that also reminds me of the fact of an analogy I heard once. Duel Monsters is the Raid Shadow Legends of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. Because they're having that fucking game shoved down their throat non-stop. Oy. Anyway, that's over with. I am going to read through these bottom text things of what was said. So the first one is, Duelist wins World Championship by normal summoning Mayor Bug. You absolute freaking legend. The one after that is, Hyper Summon. New way to summon monsters or Death of Yu-Gi-Oh? The answer, yes. The one after that is, player arrested for summoning Winged Dragon of Ra without chant. And then we have, hygiene mandate sparks backlash at Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. And then it loops for a thing, so I'm going to fast forward a bit. Area player creates GoFundMe for max rarity Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Okay. Volcanic players lament 1,208th day without new support. Which is probably accurate, to be fair. Then we have local Yu-Gi-Oh! Player set to marry favorite waifu trading card. Honestly, it's still probably more legitimate than half the actual marriages is in with celebrities. World economy in shambles after interest in card games plummets. Oh fuck, that would be a legitimate crisis for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. Like, I'm not even kidding. Slifer Reds leading against Obelisk Blues in polls for midterm elections. Which is accurate to the real world in a sense. Archaeologists discover evidence of life before activation of Nibiru. I don't believe you. There's so little evidence of that. Local players shocked to find opponents' cards have effects. Oh, you mean I have to read their cards? Then we have, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! On training wheels, says man after 17th loss in Duel Links. Yeah, it's on training wheels, which is why you suck. Nation's best experts unable to understand how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is probably accurate. We got Magical Musketeer player vehemently denounce weapon reform. Vehemently? I think it's vehemently. It's definitely PSA 10, shouts man after discovering 20-year-old Blue Eyes White Dragon in backyard. Yeah, totally, I believe you with no evidence needed. Florida man claims penned not best deck. You absolute fucking... Where do you get these kinds of balls to say such lies? Kaiba Corporation to purchase Twitter in $44 million acquisition. Yu-Gi-Oh! Short prints cause market buyouts on card markets. Scientists claim to have discovered effects on Pot of Greed. It is promptly banished. Judge sent Shadow Realm after ruling... Okay, then I guess the Pot of Greed effect one caused him to be banished to the Shadow Realm one. Or I guess that was the judge that we talked about at the beginning of the sketch, being banished to the Shadow Realm after, the store for the MST Monster Reborn. Oh god. Imagine this shit in the real world. This game is ridiculous, especially when you spell it out. Later.